welcome back to Life with Sheila. And I know I did a tag video last week. I am doing another one, but it's because of a special reason. Today is mine and my husband's 25th wedding anniversary. 25 years we've been married. So I wanted to do a marriage tag video, and it just seemed fitting. But first, I'm going to show you a picture of our anniversary cake that my daughter brought over for us yesterday. She wanted us to have it for our day, but she also wanted a piece. So she brought it over yesterday, and it is waiting for us in the refrigerator for tonight. So let me show you a picture of that. And for those of you who do not have never seen my husband on any of the videos, here is a picture of us together. It's one of my favorite pictures of us together. Aww. We have been married for 25 years, which that's one of the questions I'm fixing to get into, and it has been a journey. And I say that in the most loving and respectful way that I can. It has been a journey. We were babies when we got married. And, you know, we've raised 3 kids. We've had births, we've had deaths in our family, we've had bought a home, which that will challenge marriage. We've raised pets, we've lost pets, we've evolved as individuals, but more importantly, we have evolved as a couple. He is my best friend. I'm very blessed to be married to my best friend. When we were first married, I loved him, but I didn't really see him as my best friend. But probably in the last 10 years, he has really become my very best friend. I couldn't imagine doing this thing life without him. So I'm very honored to have today as our special day, and I wanted to share it with you in this tag video. So I'm gonna hop into the questions. Everyone is invited to do this. If you want to wait till your anniversary to do it as well, or just if you want to just do it today, that's fine, because the questions are not anniversary related, it's just marriage related. The very first question: where did you meet? We met in August of 1992 at a dance hall in very small town, Texas. It was close to where I was living. It probably took him about 45 minutes to drive there. Probably took me 15, maybe, I guess. It was I don't want to say it was a small hole in the wall, because it really wasn't. It had a huge dance floor. It was a place that sold beer and setups, but underage peeps could go. I think you had to be 18 if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was 17, but I'm pretty sure it was 18 and up. Those of us who were underage did not have a mark on it. I don't remember if they put an X on our hand or if they put an X on those who were 21 and up. I don't remember. Maybe, I think it was, I don't know. I don't remember. That was so long ago. I don't remember that little detail. But I was sitting with some friends, and we were dancing just as a group. And he had come and sat at the table next to where we were. And then he asked if I wanted to dance, and we danced. And then I thought, you know, whatever. Then I left. And the very next weekend, we met again. Was it the very next weekend? I'm pretty sure it was the very next weekend. And he was just walking, and we kind of bumped into each other. and we started talking, we danced, and then he asked for my phone number. I had just literally changed my phone number that week because I kept getting phone calls at like 2 o'clock in the morning every day, and they would just sit there. And I'm like, dude, I'm tired of getting woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I changed my phone, and at that time we had landlines. We didn't have cell phones. How about that? So I gave him the wrong number. But we had had a conversation talking about places we worked and what we did, and he remembered. And so he ended up calling me at work, and I was shocked. And I was so glad he did, because I might not have ever had a chance to talk to him again, because silly me wasn't thinking, gave him the wrong number. That quickly got fixed. So number 2, how long did you date before you were married? We dated almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. We dated kind of not exclusively at first, but in the spring, like February, I think it was February, March maybe, that's when we became exclusive. So that was 1993. So, wow. Some of you probably weren't even born yet. Number 3, did you live together before your wedding day? Yes, we did. And it's not what I originally wanted in my life when I was growing up, but for us, I think it worked well because we worked out a lot of quirks, a lot of misunderstandings, and those things that sometimes will challenge a marriage at the very beginning. And so we were able to work those out kind of early on, and by the time we got engaged, he knew he could handle me and I him. So yes, we did live together before we got married. Number 4, how long were you married before you had children? We were married 4 years. Almost 4. Well, 4 years before we had kids. I was pregnant in that 4th year. So we had just celebrated our 4th wedding anniversary that May, and our daughter was born in August. So 4 years. Number 5, what is one thing you would tell your younger self about your spouse? I would tell myself that he loves physical affection, even if he says he doesn't. That is one of his love languages. And he's very wise, very wise. A lot of people don't give him credit for his wisdom, but they don't know him as well. He does that on purpose. And to trust his decisions, because he makes great decisions. He thinks about things before he just does it, especially big ticket items like cars or, home repairs. Kind of work through that. Those that you can kind of figure out if you really want to do it or not. At first, we lived in an older home, and so it didn't have central air and heat, and so all we had was window units. And finally, that one summer, it was right after we got married. That summer after we got married, we decided, no, we're putting in this whole system, and it was one of the best things we did. And then we decided to put on siding, which was nice. So those big decisions that you really pay for, in the long run. Number 6, where was your honeymoon? We got married close to where I lived at the time. Well, where my parents lived, where I grew up. And so we got married. We took our honeymoon in Galveston. Nothing fancy. We both, I took vacation Friday and Saturday from work. Yes. And he was off that Friday anyway. And so we were both back at work on Monday. So we kind of wanted something, just a weekend getaway, to celebrate and to kind of enjoy one another. And it was a perfect time. We have many jokes about our honeymoon, little things that we discovered, not about each other, just about the town. It was fun. Number 7, do you celebrate over the top for your anniversary, or is it very simple? I would say it's very simple because we really don't do a whole lot. Usually we have a special dinner. Most times I'll cook a special dinner. Most times our anniversary is in between a bunch of school stuff. This year, obviously, it's not because there are no school stuff going on. It would have been because the twins' graduation would have been this coming up Friday, so there's a lot of last minute senior things going on, or would have gone on. And every year it's something. It's sport banquets or dance recitals or meetings or something. So it's always been low key. We had considered going to Hawaii this year. Could have booked it, last minute. Not now, obviously. And because of the COVID, then, we kind of just are laying back. Our daughter did get us a cake because that was something she really wanted to do for us, which was very sweet. And I don't even know what we're having for dinner tonight. Can't tell you. You'll see that on tomorrow's vlog, I'm sure. Number 8. What is your favorite quality about your spouse? His wisdom and his humor. And he likes to give. His givingness is very sweet and touching. He probably would not like me to let you know that he is sweet, but he is a very sweet, sweet boy. And I don't mean boy in a mean way. Number 9, if you had to describe you as a couple, how would you describe yourselves? I would say fun and quirky and respectful, very give and take. We fill in the gaps where the other one can't. We just complete each other, as moronic and crazy as that sounds. And a lot of people will look at us and tell us y'all are just different. There's something about your marriage that is just different, and it is. I truly believe that, and you guys can just chalk this up to my southern roots, chalk this up to my faith, or just call me crazy. I truly believe that the man is the head of the household. I am his helpmate, and we follow through with those things. He takes care of our family by providing financially and in a supportive way, and I take care of him and our family by feeding everyone and keeping everybody clean and making sure the needs are met, and we just fill in the gaps. We don't have power struggle, I think, is what I'm trying to say. We never have a power struggle in our marriage. I don't try to wear the pants in the relationship. That's not how I am geared. I don't want to wear the pants in a relationship. I'm not bossy. I may, if I feel strongly about something, I'll say, look, listen, this is pretty important, blah, blah, blah. And he'll listen, and most times we agree. So, and there's times he'll have to say, listen, I don't really agree with that. And whatever, we'll have a discussion about it. But we don't have a power struggle. And I think that is one thing that is hugely different in our relationship and many others. We don't try to overstep the other. We just don't. Makes a big difference. Number 10, how many years have you been married? I told you already, 25. 25 today. Number 11, what were your wedding colors? Ours was royal blue and white. That was my school colors. Those colors I loved. They're now my kids' school colors. They've always meant something important and a commitment and tradition. And so I was very happy to have those as my colors. And the last question of this tag. If you had to go back in time, knowing what you know now about your spouse to your wedding day, would you still walk down the aisle and say, I do? Of course I would. I would be silly not to. I married the man that is perfect for me. So there you go. Happy anniversary to Joel and I. And if you guys decide to do this marriage tag, I would love to come watch your video. Just let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys for a vlog, yay, tomorrow. Bye.